Hello, you guys. Welcome in to the channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Y'all, let's go ahead and jump into this thing, okay? This is going to be your look beyond and then some. We're going to go ahead and do that this morning. So the time on the clock is 11. It was 11:22 when I first turned on the camera. All right, those numbers could be significant. You guys could be seeing 1111 or 22 or 222. Okay, pay attention, y'all, to them angel numbers you guys be seeing. All right, don't slack up on looking them up. Y'all might think y'all know the meanings of all of them, but there may be a hidden clue or message when you return to look up an angel number. Okay, so I'm being guided to tell y'all that. All right, so let's tap in. Feels a little different in this space as I'm in the same building, but I'm on the other side of the room. And it's because there is some construction being done outside of this office space. So if you guys, hear that or hear them talking, that's what that is. Oh, I left my nose ring. All right. Well, anyway, y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. All right. I'm feeling Empress energy, okay? The energy of the Empress. So you guys could be seeing Lady Empress floating around tarot land, okay? Now, this is just going to be a look beyond. I won't do the and then some because, one, I didn't bring my cards where I'm at right now. And so main reason is that the cards, unavailability to the cards. So we're just going to speak from the heart, okay? We're just going to speak from and talk about what spirit wants y'all to know in this read, okay? So now let me kind of just go over what I was shown this morning in my morning meditation. Y'all, there's some attacks being thrown at you guys, but these attacks that are being thrown, they're being canceled out. Like I saw X's being placed over, like giant X's, okay? The letter X, okay? Being placed over a top of two situations. One of someone that's trying to do some type of spell, okay, or cast a spell or an illusion that's being X'd out. And there's also someone, y'all, I don't know who has these long black nails. Like imagine the length of my nails, but all black. But I seen this person holding some crystals and doing something with some crystals this morning as I was waking up. So there's that energy, but it's being X'd out. Okay, like spirit is drawing X's across these energies. So whatever is the vibe I'm getting is like whatever's being thrown at you guys at this time, it's being very quickly X'd out. Okay, so it's probably not even reaching y'all, but spirit will still, for those of you that can see, he will still show you what's going on. But it's like he's also, it's coming with like an alert, like you don't got to worry about it. Okay, we just wanted you to know. We just want you to be in the know. Okay, so spirit could be moving like that. Spirit could also be guiding you to move in silence right now. And when I say move in silence, I mean whatever it is you guys are up to, planning, working on, going after, whatever your plans are. Spirit is like, don't divulge your plans to anyone at this time. It is unsafe to do so, okay? Until the plan has been executed, carried out, until you've hit enter, until it's complete, okay? Until you signed on the dotted line or whatever it is y'all got going on. So this could involve new contracts coming into place, changes that you're making in your life, transitions that you guys are making in your lives. This could even involve pregnancies and things like that. You could just want to keep it to yourself, okay? Whatever it is, spirit is he's given me the guidance to move in silence, okay? So it doesn't mean that I won't be talking to y'all. It just means I won't be telling y'all none of my business, okay? Or none of my future plans or endeavors, okay, in the meantime, all right, until I've gotten my things settled, okay? So I would advise and encourage you guys to do the same thing. Venus energy is very significant. You guys may need to look into your Venus placements. Or look into the sign that is affecting Venus the most at this time. So where's Venus? Okay. I know that Mercury moved into Virgo. Okay. So you could be feeling like a Virgo, even though you're not. Okay. Like you could just be feeling very Virgoian these days. You may need to look up the Dino series of reads where we talked about the different dinosaur energies, and the Virgoian energy is the one that will be resourceful or beneficial for you to watch at this time. Okay. So let's see what else. Thank you, angels and spirit guides. Thank you, Most High. Ancestors, holy ancestors, what message do you have for the viewers at this time? What's the message, Father God? Okay. Now, the other thing that I got, and this came through last night in meditation, is that the reason God needs you to move in silence is because He is like, He's doing some things. Okay. He's moving some stuff around. He's shifting some energies. He's shutting some doors. He's opening some doors. He's telling me right now, I'm hearing this in my left ear, He's revamping the energy. Okay. So he's at the moment, he's in this worker bee energy, okay? A worker bee. All right? He's working some things out, and he's like, I don't need you to be telling people exactly what I'm doing right now. I'm not going to tell you what I'm doing because I need you to not. He doesn't want his plan revealed before it's time, okay? So if that trickles down into our own energy, not revealing things until it's time, okay? All right, because some of y'all be knowing, okay, and y'all be seeing, and y'all be hearing, and y'all be feeling, okay, confirmation. So some of you guys can feel that something's about to happen, or that some good things are headed your way, or you're working on something good or something like that. But God is just like, just keep it to yourself, okay? Even though you may be excited, you may be happy, you may be wanting to share the news or tell people, but it's like, nah, just hold it for just a little while longer. It won't be long. It doesn't ever take long for God to do what He has to do, and then allow you to reveal the plan, or the plan be revealed to you, or you be able to share the news with others. Okay, it's not a long period of time, and it's not forever. It's just not right now. Okay. Confirmation, spiritual belch, excuse me. All right, I'm seeing an initial V. Heavy on the Venus energy today too, but that's just piggybacking off of that Empress energy that I'm feeling. Okay, it's piggybacking off of that energy. I am feeling that. So y'all could be something about Victoria's Secret as well. Y'all could just be feeling very vivacious, very voluptuous, very sexy. It's giving that vibe. Like y'all feeling very feminine even. Do you know what I'm saying? So that means you guys are like in this space where you guys are receiving, okay? Things, you guys are on the receiving end, all right? Something about receivers, okay? Now we could be talking about football, or we could be talking about some electronical device, okay? A receiver. If we're talking about electronical devices, it's kind of giving a vibe like you guys are, y'all remember that telescope reading? Not telescope, that cosmic antenna. It was a cosmic antenna as the thumbnail, but it's given that vibe like you guys are receivers. You guys are receivers. So a lot of information could be getting poured into y'all right now. I feel like there's something about some downloads here. It's giving like that walking transmitter energy, okay? Like you guys are these, y'all are these technical devices, and you guys receive and transmit information. It's given like, what is that? That's off a movie. I can't remember what movie that is, but I'm seeing this little boy when he was talking to his dad on the radio. His dad was a truck driver, and he would like go into their room, and like in the beginning of this movie, it starts out with them like being in this room and them talking over the radio to like other truck drivers. And then his dad went off on the road, and then he would call and talk to his dad. His dad would call in and talk to him until like something happened and he didn't. But it's something about that radio, okay? But that's what y'all are. That device, whatever it does, that's y'all, okay? That's what spirit is telling me right now. He was like breaker breaker 19. Do you know what I'm saying? That type of a vibe. What else, Holy Spirit? What else do you want us to know? What else can we know at this time? Okay, I got two songs. One I got Sail Away, Sail Away, Sail Away, and I saw a boat. The second song that I got was Ooh, child, things are gonna get easier. Ooh, child, things are gonna get brighter. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Y'all need to look at those songs. I'm gonna try to drop them in the description box for you guys, but something about those songs is significant. Somebody out there could be battling cancer. Someone could be responsible for taking care of their siblings or feel like a huge responsibility for their siblings. You could just feel responsible like for others, very responsible for others. Y'all, there's somebody, oh my God, because this monitoring spirit is still here. It's somebody, and this one isn't an evil spirit, but this is someone who is watching you. Somebody is keeping close ties on you. Like somebody's definitely watching. Okay. Somebody could be spying on you. Even though the energy is not an evil spirit, it is an energy that's watching. Like this spirit wants to, I don't know what the spirit wants, but I'm over them. Okay? I release you. Whoever sent you, go back to where you came from. I have nothing here for you but light and love, honey. That's all. If you want some of this light, you can get that. If you want this light, I got it for you. Some of y'all may need to talk to these energies like that and say it with confidence. Y'all, if you've seen the movie The Deliverance, okay, really good movie. I liked it, okay? But the main thing was having no fear. Have no fear, y'all, in your heart when you guys are addressing these demons or when you guys are addressing these spirits. Like, put these things back in their place, okay? Y'all, it's so many people that come into my job that will just, like, y'all know, they just come in and start talking to me, right? And there's a lot that have come, men in particular, that have not handled, and this is kind of changing gears a little bit, but they have not been able to handle the spiritual warfare, the psychic attacks. I feel like they didn't, their minds were not strong enough. There's a lot of people, not just men, but there's a lot of people. I feel like the men are more forthcoming about it when they speak to me about it. Um, Let me just gonna go into detail. So last week, I had this guy come in and he started talking to me about um, I don't know what made him feel. Maybe he said he remembered me from another conversation that we had once before, but I really don't remember him that well. At least I may have remembered him, like his face looked familiar, but the conversation that we had before, it didn't register. Like I was like, I don't remember even talking to you, okay, or aside from hey, how you doing today, or something like that. But anyway, he felt very comfortable to go into detail about things that he was seeing and had seen and was experiencing, things that he had recorded, things that he's witnessed. And it was relating to like him seeing trees moving, taking different shapes and forms, him coming into connection with a coven, and the attacks that they were sending him. He was very open about different entities that have come to him, that he has seen shape shifting people, shape shifting into these different beings and forms. And he was very open about it. And he told me, he's like, um, not everybody is woke. Not everybody can see this stuff. Not everybody believes you when you tell them that you see it. And it's like people will try to say that you're crazy, and he's like, I know. This was him talk. This was him. What he said. He said, he was like, I know, I'm not all there. He was like, but I'm not that crazy. He was like, I know what I'm seeing. But I think, it's messed up. And forgive me if I'm kind of talking around what I'm trying to say, but I hope I get to the point here. But what I'm trying to express to you guys is like, it's messed up that we live in a world that would rather call you crazy than believe that what your visions are or what you're seeing is true. It's like people are so blind to, I'm seeing 143. People are so blind to, um, you know, the truth. And then when someone knows the truth, then they want to call them crazy. Then they want to label you. Do you know what I mean? I'm hearing label me a G, okay? I feel like they should be labeling people a G that can see this stuff and that intuitively can feel this stuff and that can hear these things. But instead that they'll call them crazy. Now, I feel like the crazy side of it comes in when you can't when you allow it to overpower you, or when you can't overcome it, when you can't be bigger than it, right? And I feel like that's what maybe separates us in a way. I don't know if it's separation is what I feel like that's what divides us. Is there some people that can see all of these things, they can hear all this stuff, and they can, in their mind, they can formulate it and say, you know what, okay, this is that. They can categorize it and they can still function. It doesn't become like too much or unbearable where they lose their mind. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's kind of like what he was saying. He's like, I've seen so much that it has, maybe I am crazy. He's like, I know I'm not all there, but it's like, I don't know. It's weird what I'm trying to what I'm trying to explain. I don't know what God has me telling y'all this for, so I'm not sure. Maybe somebody out there is like having these crazy visions, or seeing people shapeshift right in front of them, or seeing the trees blow and there's no wind, or seeing these phenomena take place, and they're like, what in the hell? And like, maybe they went to someone and tried to talk to somebody about it, and then somebody just brushed it off like, oh man, you're crazy, you're tripping, you're hallucinating, or lay off the drugs or whatever. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's a vibe where, like, for somebody, if you are seeing, like, let me be that one for you to say you're not crazy. That was 17:44 on the clock. You are not crazy. Okay. um I too see these things. I too have felt these things. I too can hear these voices. You know what I'm saying? Like, so you're not alone. And don't let nobody tell you that you're crazy. And just stay grounded. I feel like you're hearing and you're seeing these things for a reason. And you're also one of a kind, right? Because if God wanted everybody to hear and see this stuff, then everybody would. They wouldn't be turning a blind eye to it. They wouldn't be ignoring it. They wouldn't brush it off like, oh, it was a coincidence that this happened like that. Oh, that was just, no, they would, you know what I'm saying? If they were meant to. But I feel like whoever you are, you hear this stuff, you see this stuff because you're meant to. And it doesn't make you crazy. It doesn't mean you're insane. It doesn't mean that you know what I mean, you're not wrapped too tight. Hell, all of us got a little crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? All of us got a little bipolarism. All of us got a little. But I think it's sad that instead of calling it what it really is, like, no, this person is gifted. This person sees and hears things outside of this world and in from other dimensions, and they see things that occur in other places in time and space. And instead of calling a spade, they want to call a spade a leprechaun, or they want to call it, you know what I mean, they want to call it something, an ailment. They want to call it, oh, you got ADHD. Oh, you have, I don't know what the fuck. Like, they be calling all these different ailments that really, it doesn't mean nothing except you're gifted as hell. Oh, you're autistic. Oh, you're this. Oh, you're that. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nah, that motherfucker is gifted. That motherfucker can see shit. And it doesn't mean they're crazy because they're seeing the dead. It doesn't mean they're crazy because, do you know what I mean? They're hearing their ancestors talk to them. That's not they're not I feel like they're not titling this stuff right. They're not titling it right. And I feel like it's messing people up. Like for that man, he's like, I know I'm crazy. Nah, bro, you ain't crazy. You seeing some real shit. You just went to somebody who thought you was crazy when you told them about it. Do you know what I'm saying? The other thing he was telling me, and I can tell y'all this because y'all don't know who he is, and I haven't dropped his name, so his privacy is protected with me. But I can't explain the situation. So he was telling me about his mom, and he felt like an entity had jumped into his mom. He said the reason he felt like this is because he knows his mom's moves. He knows how she keeps her house. He knows she's a very clean person, almost to like a neat freak. He says, and all of a sudden, like he was staying there with her, and like for a week at a time, the prior week, he had noticed like her become very messy and just kind of started to clutter things around and wasn't throwing trash away and just was not the normal clean freak that he knows his mom to be. And so he was saying that, he tried to talk to her like, hey mom, what's going on, what why, you're all right, you know what I'm saying, like this isn't like you, like what's going on. And he was open with his mom, and he's like, mom, you know how we be talking and I tell you about this stuff I see and feel and whatever. He's like, mom, I feel like something's like taking over, taking over you. And she was like, what? Oh, okay, I'll be right back. So she leaves the house. Next thing you know, he gets a knock on the door and it's the police. So his mom called the police on him because she told the police that he may have needed to go to the crazy house. No, this dude was probably on to something. Like, it's crazy. I felt like he was onto something when he told me this. He was like, I was already packing up my stuff to leave. I was already leaving. He said, because I felt uncomfortable. He said he could sense something was in the house. And he was trying to tell her, like, mom, something ain't right. But she wasn't listening to him. Instead, she called the police on her son. And then, like I told him, I'm like, damn, your mama called, he's a black man. Your mama called the police on you at a day and age of what we living in? Would the police be trigger happy? I'm like, that wasn't a good, like, he's like, yeah, I can't trust my mom right now. I don't feel like I can go back there. But it takes me back now to that movie, if y'all seen The Deliverance, because nobody believed that lady. Like, she was like, man, it's something wrong. They didn't believe her. The child protective people didn't believe her. They didn't believe her until they saw it for themselves. So I don't know. I feel like there's some type of situation that's gonna go on like that, or there's something like that you've already dealt with. I remember when somebody put some voodoo on me, and it was the first time I ever felt what voodoo felt like. And I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I thought I had lost my mind. I thought I lost my mind, right? I thought I lost my mind. But I could see stuff that I really shouldn't be seeing, and I could hear stuff I shouldn't be hearing. And it's like somebody could be standing in front of me talking to me, but like I heard what wasn't being said, but I heard someone else talking on their behalf. Like my mind, like I was like, what the hell, right? So when I real like after when I came to and I came back to myself, thank God. Okay, the power of prayer, the power of prayer, the power of prayer, honey. Because I prayed and prayed and I asked God, God, please deliver me from whatever this is. Protect me, send your angels. Y'all, I was praying. I was a praying sister. Okay, but it worked. Okay, and I was released from whatever that attack was. But I called my sister and I was like, sis, if anything happens to me, this is who did it. I'm like, this is what's going on. This is what I'm seeing. I felt like somebody was coming after me. And this is the thing. This is the second man that I have talked to that spoke about um, noticing cars being parked in certain places, noticing certain people giving a certain expression on their face or saying certain things, and just, you know what I'm saying? So it's like this person, I mean, these people that are experiencing this, not all of them are strong enough to come out, to come through, right? And for some, I feel like it's a part of your awakening. Like when you guys are awakening, there is a chapter of the awakening in your journey that you're going to go through that shit. And if you're not strong enough to come out, you won't come out. Okay. It will overtake you. But if you're strong enough to come out, then you will, right? But it's like that's the vibe. Like I'm seeing these certain people that aren't strong enough to come out. They don't know how to get out. They don't know, they can't see their way through or out of it. And it's sad, right? It's sad. And then they go to people to try to talk to them, and people don't believe them. Luckily, my sister was like, my sister, because I talked to my sister about a lot of stuff, and she, she listened to me. And after, like, when I came back out of it, she was like, girl, I'm glad you came back. She was like, because I thought my sister was gone. I'm like, shit, your sister thought she was gone too. You know what I'm saying? But now that I know and I've been through it and I've come out of that and I experienced it, it's like I know how strong it can be over somebody who, and my mind is strong. Thankfully, my mind is strong. But what if I wasn't? Do you know what I'm saying? What if it wasn't? What if your mind, like I feel like, okay, Wendy Williams, for example, right? I feel like somebody done voodooed that poor lady. She talked about a lot of people and people didn't like that shit. And I feel like confirmation, I feel like somebody voodooed her, right? So, and I feel like her mind wasn't strong enough to take it. And I feel like, well, what makes your mind strong enough? Is it really your mind that needs to be strong? Or is it like your faith? Does your faith have to be unshakable? You can't have any fear in your heart. You have to really legit love God and Christ and be able to pray and really, you know what I'm saying? Confirmation, spiritual belch, excuse me. It's that type of vibe. I feel like somebody else out there whoever is watching, somebody is dealing with this or you've dealt with this and you can relate, okay? But it ain't no joke. It's not no joke. And these people play with this stuff like it's a game. And, you know, it's not. It's not. It's not a game. And y'all better thank God for those of you that have made it out, that you guys, I'm seeing 143 again, that you guys have been strong enough to make it out, right? Like, because some didn't. I'm seeing 700. But yeah, great movie. Go check out the movie. Yeah, check out the movie. And if somebody is in here and you're seeing these things and you're feeling like you may have been voodooed or attacked or anything like that, y'all, go to God and pray. Y'all pray like you ain't never prayed before, okay? Ask God to revive you, relieve you, renew your mind, give you clarity. You're going to have to pray. If you don't know how to pray, go to somebody that can pray. Ask them to pray for you, right? Because prayer is so powerful. It's so powerful, y'all. I'm hearing that song by Rihanna. And she says, I'm going numb, I'm going numb, I'm going numb, I'm going numb. Okay, y'all, I don't know. Somebody needs to listen to that song. Or somebody could be feeling like they're going numb. I don't know. Well, let's see what else God has for us to talk about. I be enjoying these talks with y'all. I enjoy this time with you guys. I really do. It makes me feel like I'm helping somebody. Like I'm able to help. We are in the season of Virgo. Virgo is of service. So You guys could be feeling pushed to be more of service. Confirmation that air just kicked on. Okay. You could be called to be of more service to people, to help your community or help people in your family or your communities or whatever. Maybe if it's even just calling someone and checking on them, like, hey, bruh, hey, sis, you all right? You know what I'm saying? You good over there? What you doing? You know what I mean? Just to kind of help in that way. Something about your energy can be very uplifting. All right. Very, I'm seeing the Energizer Bunny. So something about your energy could be very energizing. Okay. Or like you recharging. You can recharge people with your energy. You can re energize people with your energy. You can supply some type of power, right? With your energy. So it's like your energy is needed very much so. I'm just hearing I'm going and it might just be because my butt is going numb in this chair. But I am hearing I'm going numb. Okay. Oh, anything else, spirit? Anything else? Anything else? Hmm. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Hmm. Y'all may need to do a soul retrieval. Somebody out there, you need to call back your energy. There is someone else out there of you that needs to do a stepping your vibration deeper into love. Another of you guys needs to step into the pillar of light. Okay. Someone out there, you need to do all three of those. All right. There's the solutions you guys came to the channel asking for. If you came to the channel looking for some type of resolve, solution, or resolution, okay, there you go. A, B, C, or D. All right. Make sure you guys are getting plenty of rest. I'm seeing the initial S. Okay. For the one of you guys that that someone tried to bind you to, or someone tried to bind themselves to you, y'all are being cut free from that energy. That person is also losing their either some type of power or gift that they had. They're losing it. It's being taken from them. Okay, that's being taken from them. So this is giving like some type of divination abuser, someone that was trying to abuse their power. Okay, somebody was trying to control you. They're losing their power. That's not gonna work. You're way more somebody, you got a lot, you're way more powerful than whoever this being is that was sent to try to do this to you. You hold more power than them. Excuse me, spiritual belch. Excuse me, y'all. Somebody tried to do a ritual on you. Somebody tried to do a ritual. Yeah. I see somebody trying to, like, confirmation. Somebody was trying to do a ritual on you. They was standing all around you. Double confirmation. That didn't work though. That didn't work. Oh, spirit is letting me know right now everybody that participated in that ritual, all of them are losing their some type of power. They're losing some type of gift. I'm hearing sanction. What does that mean? It's 12 p.m. 12 on the clock. The number 12 could be highly significant. What is sanction? I'll be so glad when they're done. Someone's name could be Sonia. A sanction. Oh, a threatened penalty for disobeying a law or rule. The second definition says official permission or approval for an action. Oh, so somebody done broke a spiritual law. And they could be being penalized. They could be getting some type of penalty. I'm hearing that song again. I'm going numb. I'm going numb. I don't know why I'm hearing that. I'm about to go listen to that song, y'all. I'm going to jump up out of this read. I'm not going to hold y'all the full little hour that we've been trying to go because we don't got the cards, okay? But for the most part, I feel like I got out what I needed to get out, what it is that y'all needed to know. If there's some more that comes through, y'all, I'll jump back on and bring y'all some more this afternoon. All right. I love each and every one of you guys. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. Bye.